Hey, it's Mike Confletti of Roughneck Wrestling. I know that we're trying to make some practice stuff happen through this pandemic, and a lot of times we can't get together with our team. So we're looking for some drills and some things you can do at home and stay social distancing, stay safe. So the most important thing you can do in wrestling is have a good stance. It's the basics. The greatest wrestler in the United States, John Smith, says, "You will never master this." I got great wrestlers in the room. We practice every day. We always start every single practice with stance and motion. So we got Gary Nilson and TJ Daugherty here to help demonstrate some things. So the first thing we like to do is make sure you have a good stance where you can be mobile, you can move laterally, you can move forward and back, and you can protect your legs. So if you look at the stances we got here, we got two different style stances. We got Gary who's got more of a defensive stance, and we got this square. He's nice and low, and he can protect his legs. He can usually, I like it where you can touch the ground. You can touch the ground so you can down block. TJ wrestles from a sugar foot stance. It's a very offensive stance where you can attack quicker, and he's got really good defense and speed. So once you got your good stance, you got to be able to be mobile. So we watch these guys just do a little bit of stance and motion here. Just motion, just movement. You know, you got to be able to circle, pivot. You can mirror each other. Okay, when we do our stance and motion, there's 4 motions that we like to drill every day. There's 100 you could probably do. The first thing we like to do is jab step, which is a fake shot. All right, these jab steps don't need to hit big motions. You don't have to do a lot of action. Jab steps, just lower your level, faking out your opponent and making it look like you're going to take a shot. Here's a couple jab steps from TJ and Gary. Just faking, lowering your level. All right, second motion I like to mix into our stance and motion is the down block. You're blocking down, preventing somebody to get to your legs. It's a good defensive tactic, and you can always re-attack off of that, which we're going to get to. So with the down block, we like to get your hand to the mat, protect your lead leg, boom, and circle. Down block, boom, circle. Get your hands to the mat, make sure no one can get through your line of defense. We're going to watch these guys do a couple down blocks. Our next move we like to do with the stance and motion is the sprawl and circle. If you get to a sprawl position, you want to be able to circle around your opponent and score. Now, I don't want to see people, when they're doing their sprawls, it's not like a down up in football where your hips come high. Like, that's not what we want to see. We want your hips to go down and away from your opponent who's faking the shot or taking the shot. So you're sprawling, bang, hips down. I always like to back up to my feet in case someone does a fake shot. So on all my sprawls, I go down and away, and then I back up to where my feet land. Because if you fake a shot, especially if TJ fakes a shot, and I sprawl, and I come back up here, I'm gonna step right into a guy's second shot if he's good, and he's setting you up with a fake shot, okay? So a couple sprawl circles we do every day in our warm-ups. Good motion drill. The last motion I like to mix into our stance and motion drills is the regular old shot. Okay, we have our fake, we have our jab step, we have our down block, and we have our sprawl. All of those you can mix in shots afterward in combos. But here's the shot that we're going to work on right here. TJ and Gary are going to demonstrate real quick. Just stance and motion, do a shot. Any shot. Penetration step, visualizing opponent in front of you. You can see sometimes they're shooting straight in like a double leg. Sometimes they're doing sweeps. But they're doing their shot. So now we mix it together. You can combine all this together, and you can go jab step to shot. You can go jab step to down block to shot. You can go sprawl and circle to shot. And you can mix it all together. You can go jab step, down block, jab step, sprawl and circle, shot. You can mix all of it together. Okay, so we're gonna we'll set the clock for a minute or two when we're in practice. We'll just run it. So we're gonna set the clock, we're gonna go. All right, guys, we're gonna do some stance and motions, chain it together, everything you got. Okay, ready? Go. We got sprawl in a circle to a shot. Sprawl, circle to a shot. When in doubt, you get a lot of jab steps. You got down blocks, shots, sprawl to shot here. Okay, so that's something you guys can do. Like I said, doesn't matter how many years you've wrestled, whether it's your first day wrestling or you've wrestled for 25 years or you're John Smith, 6-time world champ. You'll never master your stance and motion. There's always room for improvement. You should do it every single day, every single practice. Oh!